Hi everybody and welcome to Whiskey Pilgrim, and to the last part of this Campbeltown Whisky month. In September, even though I have recorded this in August. So, it's quite hot outside. I have the fan on here, so if you hear anything, it's because it is really, really hot outside. So anyway, let's get to the whiskey review now, people. So it's the last part of this Campbeltown Whisky month. I want to do something very special with this review. So I chosen to do two expressions of Cadenhead. There's a ton of Cadenhead expressions out there. I just want to tell you that. And this one is my own bottle. This one is not my bottle. So have I been given this by a distillery or the Cadenheads or anything or any shop? No, this is from my mother. This is actually from her and my stepfather's collection of whiskies. So because I wanted to do a review on this one. I have done a review way back. So, and that wasn't the best review. That was in my early days. Anyway, these two are from two distilleries, as I've said before. Two very different distilleries. One has risen from the ashes, you could say. And that's Glenallachie. Or risen from the ashes, it means at least that they are now very well known. I think, was it the 12-year-old or the 10-year-old? Ralphie did his whiskey of the year. Yeah, they do some really interesting stuff. I have tried another one, the 15-year-old. It's really good. Highly recommend you to try it. The 15-year-old Glenallachie, if you can find it. This is a 25-year-old single cask. Really nice. And then we have this bottle here. My mother's and my stepfather's bottle. This is an interesting one. This one was bought 2016 at Campbeltown. Yes, at the Cadenhead shop, of course. And this, people, it's not a Glenallachie. It's a Highland whiskey. It is well known for many things. But one thing it's very well known for is the thing that's not in here. And that is actually a Dalmore without any coloring, people. Yeah, you see that? It's a Dalmore without any coloring. Cool, right? Who thought you would ever live to see it? A Dalmore without coloring. Just look at it. So a 24-year-old Dalmore, a small batch release. And this is a single cask release with the Glenallachie. So the thing I've already done with these ones, I've already done notes on them, and I will see if I can find anything more with them. If there is, I doubt that, but I did some notes some days ago when I tried it a little bit more just to see what I could find. So so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get into the Dalmore first, and I'm gonna tell you after that what I think about it, how much we actually paid for this bottle. So there's the color. Really nice. You can really see, because it is, yes you know, matured in bourbon hogshead. It was distilled in 1989 and bottled 2013, not 14 but 13. And the number of bottles, 144. 144. So not many bottles were made of this, and it was quite way back. So. But I still want to release it or review it, because Dalmore is Dalmore. The distillery manager, Richard Pattison, I think his name is, has become well known because he does this, and then he throws out his whiskey for some reason. It is what it is, but still, let's get to the nose, people. The thing about this one, you really can smell it's been a bourbon hogshead, or at least a bourbon cask, for quite some time. Because it's beautiful. On the not the flowers, but on the smell, I get elderflower, some very sticky, sweet honey to this one. Also, it has a huge, I would say, impact of tropical fruits, actually. There's a lot of tropical fruits here, and the tropical fruit you can get is a mango, pineapple, apple, banana. And when it comes to the oranges that I wrote down on my list here, what I got before, I would like to say the oranges are very much like orange peel instead of the orange or the meat, the fruit meat in the fruit. It's orange peel. There is some cookie dough, very buttery cookie dough, with a lot of really buttery and sweet cookie dough. I get this very herbal lemon palm, I would say. And also, I would like to point, definitely lemon palm. And then I want to say Italian ice cream, vanilla ice cream. It's very eggy and creamy. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Seriously, people. It's really good. So, let's get into the palate now. I would like to say it like this: fruit salad, syrupy, or like the, I don't say broth, but the but the syrup thing that the canned fruit salad is in. I would say that light spicy and dry oakiness to it as well. There's another thing in here. I really want to point out that is this caramel frappino, we call it ice frappino. It's like cold coffee with caramel syrup in it and whipped cream. Cold, yeah. It really tastes like that, but also with some nuttiness to it. I don't know if it's hazelnuts or walnuts or peanuts, but there's some kind of nuttiness to it as well. Really nice stuff. Yeah, the finish here is creamy, really creamy, and lemony, very lemony zesty dryness to it. Fantastic, seriously. So, how much do you think my mother paid for this one? I'll give you like 4 seconds or 3 seconds to get your own chance. How much you pay for 24-year-old small batch Dalmore? Without any coloring and non-chill filtered things to it. 1, 2, 3. We paid around 85 to 95 pounds for this one, or my mother did pay 85 to 95 pounds for this one. So I would say this. It's really good. It's really good, but it's not maybe gonna blow your socks off, but still, it's fantastic in my view. It is a really nice expression of a Dalmore could and should be. So yeah, just pointing that out. Anyway, still a fantastic good bottle. So if you ever find a Dalmore from Cadenhead, please try it. Please try it. Now, I'm gonna have some water. Yeah, the next one is the one I bought. Actually, this summer it was released, I think, for Sweden. I think it was released here only for Sweden because it's also very limited in its bottling. So, Glenallachie, let's see here. So, distilled 1992, bottled 2018, age 25, cask strength 58.7% ABV, and it's from a bourbon hogshead, and the number of bottles, 294 bottles were produced, 294. So it's also very limited. This one I paid a lot more than this one, or I paid more than what this one would have cost. That's due to the taxes and how it is here in Sweden. I did try a Glenallachie last year when I visited Campbeltown and the Cadenhead shop, and that was also a 24-year-old or a 25-year-old Glenallachie, and it's also bourbon hogshead, and I remember that one was wow. Unfortunately, at that moment, I had no more money to pay because I was going back home, so that's how it is. But anyway, so I always want to have one, and since how it is this year, with everything that's happening in the world, I felt like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get hold of one, and Systembolaget get hold of some, or the one who imported to the Systembolaget got hold of some. So I'm very thankful to at least got hold of one. So yeah. Anyway, I paid around 150 euros for this one, so it's more expensive than this one. But yeah, I like it. So let's get into the nose now. Since this also is a bourbon hogshead, it can be quite interesting. I do get some of it. I would say milk chocolate, dry hay or grass. There's walnuts, whipped cream, very buttery, some butter as well, oranges and banana, vanilla wafers, you know, those cracky thing, not crackheads, but the crisp, thin crisp breads that they fill with vanilla cream, or like a pastry crispy thing with vanilla cream. It tastes like that, or smells like that. And it's also very syrupy honey and oak spice to it. But I would like to say this one has become more spicy now. It nearly reminds me a little bit of tobacco. Not tobacco, but Tabasco. Tabasco, actually. A little bit. Not a lot, but there's a little bit like a Tabasco, or like a really chili influence on this one. Yeah. There's another thing I also wrote down, and there is a very herbal note to this one. There's some herbal notes, like mint and lemon palm. Yeah. When I say the mint, you can mix that up with the chocolate and get like an after eight, maybe. So yeah. Lovely stuff. Really lovely stuff. It's really nice with the banana. You can really feel the banana and the cream, whipped cream, and the butter as well, and the vanilla. It's really nice. So let's get into the palate. Cheers, skål, prost, slantema. And yeah, it doesn't look like I hold any glass because of the sun. So that's what it is. Oh. This is fucking good. So let's get into the notes. I did really much honey, a lot of honey, syrupy, tropical fruit. You know, like I said with this one, with the canned tropical fruits or fruit salad, the syrup there, really much like that. A little bit sweet and sour citrus fruit. Yeah, a little bit sour and sweet citrus fruit like lemon, for example, and grapefruit as well, and a lime as well. But it also has a freshness to it, very nice. I got something I would like to call, or not call, it does exist, Werther's Originals, you know, the drops, or it's called, like, yeah. caramels you suck on, basically. Caramels you suck on. Reminds me a lot of the caramel, the vanilla in there as well, and the creaminess of the Werther's original. So yeah. Yeah. When I said before with the grapefruit and that, the dry and a little bit sour. You can also say dry because of the oak as well. It's a little bit sour and bitter as well, but really nice. I found also some like a hint of coffee with milk in it, and the finish. It's dry, very dry, but with the lemon and spices to it. Oh, really nice. Sweet lemon, a little bit sour maybe, but really nice. And the spice there, a little bit burning your tongue. Oh, but so good. Yeah. Yeah. It's a very special treat, this. So, my conclusion is this. If you find any Cadenhead near you, try them, seriously. They're really good. I have not tried a lot of Cadenhead, I can tell you that. I tried these, of course. I tried some at the shops. I tried one 2018. That was a 35-year-old Stratisla, whatever it's called, the distillery name. And that was a 35-year-old sherry cask. I really regret not buying a bottle of that because that was amazing. A 35-year-old sherry cask, Stratisla, I think it's called. Really amazing Scotch whiskey. So yeah. So my conclusion here I want to say is this. Cadenhead, keep it up. Dalmore, do more like this. You know? Really nice stuff. So, everyone else, take care and I'll see you next time. Where we're going to continue the Hand of Doom. And some other stuff as well. With the live and all that. So thank you very much for, participating in this journey so far. Thank you for all new subscribers, sorry, and everyone's comment and all that. Seriously, thank you very much, it means a lot. Always feel free to comment on my videos. I don't say it because I always will forget it, but this time I didn't. Feel free, comment if you want to. Have a nice wonderful day wherever you are in the world, and I see you next time. Bye.